My 7-year-old whispered, "We need to leave," at my sister's wedding, and saved my life. They say children have wild imaginations, but sometimes they see the truth before we do. It was a crisp autumn evening in Vermont. My sister Julia's wedding was like something out of a bridal magazine. Candlelit aisles, strings of violins, guests dressed to the nines. I had my 7-year-old son Leo by my side, all buttoned up in his little suit. Just as Julia and her groom exchanged vows, Leo leaned toward me and whispered, "We need to leave. Now." I smiled nervously. "Why, baby?" He looked dead serious. "Something's wrong. I don't like him." He was talking about the groom. Jeremy. Charming, rich, and just a little too perfect. I brushed it off. Just nerves. But Leo wouldn't let up. "Please, Mom, we have to go now. Before it happens." "Before what happens?" I gave in. We quietly slipped out the side exit. I didn't know why I was listening to a second grader's gut instinct, but something in his voice chilled me. The next morning, the headlines exploded. Groom caught in explosive FBI raid hours after wedding. Jeremy had been living under a false identity for 3 years. A high-level international fugitive wanted for fraud, identity theft, and poisoning his last wife in Italy. Julia, she was missing. Turns out, the champagne at the reception had been laced, just for her. If Leo and I hadn't left, I would have been one of the last people to see her alive. The police eventually found her, barely breathing, locked in the wine cellar. She survived, but just barely. And Jeremy? He fled. Gone. No trace. That's when I decided I wasn't going to let him win. I flew to Italy, met with his last wife's sister. I pieced together every connection, every name, every hiding place he might have used. And finally, through one of his old crypto wallets, I traced a money transfer to a private island off the coast of Greece. I went there with a plan. I posed as a wedding planner. Said I had a once-in-a-lifetime offer for his next fake wedding. He took the bait. The day of the fake wedding, I handed him a gift box filled with a smartwatch. Not just any watch. One that transmitted his live location to Interpol. I smiled, kissed his cheek and said, "This is from the bride you couldn't kill." He was arrested 10 minutes later. But here's the twist. Leo didn't just have a gut feeling. A week before the wedding, he overheard Jeremy on a late-night call, talking about a plan, about Julia not making it to their honeymoon. Leo stayed quiet until the wedding day, until he saw the fear in my sister's eyes that no one else noticed. So the next time a child says, "We need to leave now," don't question it, run. If this story gave you chills, subscribe to Cold Revenge, where real stories unravel with jaw-dropping plot twists and spine-tingling revenge. Because karma isn't always poetic. Sometimes it's a little boy in a boatie, and a mother who listens.